all that's happening on Instagram at Solimar Bahrain.
From the heart of the Gulf, 96.5.
96.5.
Radio Bahrain.
Here we go.
Let's do Sunday.
Hit music.
All right, happy Sunday, Milala.
Sunday, fun day.
All right, here we go back onto it with Tom Grannon's new song and Dua Lipa, Love Again on your radio now.
Now, we play the hits.
Are listening to Radio Bahrain.
Tom Grannon's new song is called Remind Me at 96.5 Radio Bahrain. Good morning.
Good morning.
Alrighty, you're hanging out on the big breakfast today, 7:09. I'm Ben.
I'm Milala.
All right, today is it buy a musical instrument or learn one? What is it?
Well, if you buy a musical instrument today, you
yeah.
have to sit down and learn
Yeah,
a little bit.
You don't have
At least
to.
a little bit, you know?
I'm sure people have bought musical instruments and then just left it in the corner somewhere, just in your garage, in your storeroom.
But
and done
it
nothing with
also looks nice, you know? If you have a guitar at home or a violin, it's kind of a conversation starter, you know?
I guess it is. People walk in and they see it and they're like, oh, I didn't know you played guitar. And you're like,
I don't.
I
mean, I do, but I don't. But it's a complicated story, and there you go.
Okay,
Then
so it's World Learn a New Musical Instrument Day.
Yes.
And what musical instrument would you like to learn? I mean, because you are quite musical. You can play the piano, right?
Yeah, I can play the piano. I can play a bit of the guitar, drums,
Okay. Wow.
recorder.
You're like a
Drums,
one woman band.
Yeah, singing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Just walking around making noise all day.
You do make a lot of noise. You're very musical, kind of. Okay, so what's the one thing that you would like to learn or maybe be better at?
Oh, so learn from zero, something like the saxophone, because wind instruments are very complicated.
I'd love to learn the saxophone. It seems quite cool. I just like the idea of just sitting there in my house, just jamming away on my saxophone. I'd like that. You know, like, what was his name? What was that famous, Kenny G, that
Kenny
famous saxophonist?
Or that Baker
that.
Street solo.
Yeah, Baker Street. I'd love a little bit. That'd be nice. That'd be really cool.
No, but if I can at least improve in drums or lead guitar, I'm happy with that.
Okay, so I'm going to let you into a little secret. When I was a kid and the Thriller album was out, I used to do the air guitar to Beat It, you know.
Who didn't?
Yeah,
Come on.
I know. So I was like, I'd love to do this a little bit.
I mean, you were rocking with Eddie Van Halen, so not bad.
It was Van Halen that did the guitar bit. So, I thought, as a little homage, we might play a bit of Jacko. This is Beat It on Radio Bahrain. I was in a restaurant and because I sneezed like twice in the space of about a minute, everyone turned and looked at me and I'm thinking, well, okay, I felt like just getting out my rapid test in the middle of the restaurant and going, look, I'll do it now. I'm fine. Look, there's no little line. So, but it was fine. But I don't know, maybe it's the weather or something, you know?
Yeah, I think
it's like
so.
the dust
When it's very windy or dusty, really tend to get allergies.
I know that whole thing. But is it going to be like this forever now? Like, every time you have a little sneeze, everyone stares at you and thinks.
Don't worry, but whatever happens with the weather, I will hold your hand through it.
You're too kind. You're too kind. And of course, now we've got the monkeypox thing to worry about as well, right? I mean, do we really? Is the world ready for a new pandemic? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
We've only just kind of dealt with the last one.
But please, no more pandemics. Unless the pandemic is making people happy or giving people money.
Precisely. That we want to be. That's something I can live with. Yeah, I'm down for that. Right, so Wheaty, this is Closer on Radio Bahrain. Good morning.
Hold me closer. Just to freaking me, I wanna show ya.
Speaking of birthdays and things, we've got someone to say hello to as well, right?
Yes, we want to say hello to Alejandro on behalf of his mom, Carolina. Alejandro turned 18 years old. That's the big 18.
Oh, the big 1-8.
Yes.
I remember it well.
He turned 18 on the 20th.
Okay.
So I believe that was also Sam's birthday.
I think it was. Sharing a birthday with Sam Smith.
Yeah, not bad.
That's nice.
Not bad.
I remember the thing is with 18, it's one of those milestone birthdays. When you're a kid, you can't wait to grow up, right?
Yeah.
When you're a kid, you don't want to be a kid. You want to be like 16, 17, 18.
Yeah, like stop treating me like a child.
And then after there are no more milestones after that. Once you reach about 23ish, you're
Yeah,
like,
you
okay,
try to reverse as much as you can.
That's enough. Stop now. Yeah. And then you're like, hang on a minute. Wait, whoa.
Well, congratulations, Alejo, nonetheless.
Precisely. Yeah, just enjoy being 18. It ain't gonna last. All right, Jason Derulo, let's do Acapulco.
I can't read you, my sexy
The Big Breakfast.
With Ben and Milala.
Radio Bahrain.
To everybody that be living it up, we say, what do I do? And all my ladies that be giving it up. My love. Come on, we get right. Come on, we get live. Come on, we get right. It's my time. Rule, baby. Yeah. Do a roll.
Ja Rule and Live It Up. 96.5 Radio Bahrain. A big throwback. Not heard that for ages.
Should play that more often.
What?
That sounds so good.
I know.
Yes, again, and living it up. What you living it up?
Bring back Ja Rule. That's what I say. Right, 7:40 with Ava Max's new song. It's called Maybe You're the Problem. And maybe you are, Milala, but not right now because it's time for Mila's Showbiz Central.
Bringing in all the glitz and glamour and all the solutions, including news from the notorious B.I.G. Now, we all love ourselves a little bit of Biggie, and now we're going to get the chance to see him heading on to the metaverse. That's right. Biggie's estate is establishing something called The Brook, where users can get to see a hyper-realistic model of the late rapper.
Okay, nice. That would be cool.
Very cool. And there are so many exciting things happening with this. The activation of The Brook, which is a reference to the artist's hometown in Brooklyn, is expected to launch later on this year around the fall, and it will allow fans to explore the virtual environment, purchase virtual real estate inside The Brook, attend concerts, and even buy and sell NFTs. You're going to require a bit of VR headsets for some of the features, but people are really excited about this.
It's really weird. I remember the days when you had to leave the house to do stuff. I mean, very soon we won't need to leave home.
Yeah.
The whole world would just come to you through a headset. You just sit on your sofa. You can go on holiday. Do you want to go on vacation? Where do you want to go? Seychelles? Brilliant. Pop your headset on. You're already
Pop your
there.
VR headset, yeah.
That's it. Well, just throw some sand at your feet. You'll be fine. Wow, it's crazy. Okay, what else do we have this morning?
But it's still a nice virtual existence. We have more news from Olivia Rodrigo, who in real life is, and also on social media, is celebrating her anniversary of the launch of her fantastic album, Sour. This album has definitely changed her life. And she says, my first album came out a year ago today. It is impossible for me to sum up in words how much this album means to me and how grateful I am to have gotten the privilege to make it and watch it exist in the world. She wrote this on Instagram after recognizing that during her 19 years of life, she has already achieved becoming Billboard 2022's Woman of the Year and an immense amount of accolades regarding her music in such prestigious award shows such as the Grammys.
Yeah, she's done well. It's been a good couple of years for Olivia Rodrigo.
I mean, this is amazing. So she thanked everybody and she was really excited.
Forget You. All right, what else do we have?
We have very, very cool news. I think you're going to like this one because one of the stars, this is kind of quirky, one of the stars of the 1975 movie Jaws is now sinking his teeth into the noble cause of defending his own town.
Oh, really? What, against
Yes.
the shark?
Well, against the shark, but against many other threats.
Oh.
Because this was a child actor who starred in the movie, and he has officially become known now again, but for the reason of being the police chief on the island where the film was actually made.
Oh, wow. They just need to be menaced by a shark now, and then the circle's complete.
I mean, he can protect us from sharks and anybody else. Jonathan Searle is his name, and he had a minor role as one of the pranksters, who placed a fake shark in the water. So now he'll have to watch out for some real ones.
I remember it well. We're going to need a bigger boat. All right. Ed Sheeran, this is Two Step with Little Baby. It's new. Mila Showbiz Central, thank you. Oh, it's Radio Bahrain. Good morning.
I had a bad week.
Lego. He swallowed a piece of Lego, and it was regular. It was like every 6 months we'd have to go to the hospital.
He liked to eat Legos.
He did. He liked to eat things. He did it with plasticine. You know, when kids play with plasticine, he ate plasticine. He ate a piece of Lego. and his the best one was a little light bulb. You know, like a little torch. You know, like those little mini torches you get.
I know.
And those tiny little light bulbs. He ate a light bulb. And somewhere, my parents still have the X-ray.
Oh, my goodness.
They X-rayed him, and it has. You could just see
A
this
little
light
light bulb.
in the middle of his tummy. It's hilarious.
Oh,
All right. There you go. My brother always lighting up with new ideas. All right, Chris Brown. Let's do some No Guidance with Drake.
So deep, you got it, girl, you got it.
I want all the tears back that I cried. All the hours spent giving advice on how to write your songs. All you did was prove me wrong. Wish you said you loved me when you didn't have your fingers crossed.
Lauren Spencer Smith and Fingers Crossed at 96.5 Radio Bahrain. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is 8:11. I'm Ben.
I'm Milala.
And thanks for waking up with the show this morning. There is a new survey out, and I love this. 50% of people worry that this smells.
Oh, my gosh.
But what do you think this might be?
Oh, I have my theories.
Go on then.
There are, should I say? A ver, sewage.
What?
Sewage.
So,
Yeah,
well,
like in your house, for example, if they're doing some repairs or something, if it smells like that. Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Maybe socks.
No, you're wrong.
Why are you
We
smelling
will
me?
tell you next after
Why are you
Charlie
smelling
Puth.
me?
This is attention. Little Nas X and Montereau at 96.5 Radio Bahrain 8:24. Good morning.
Morning.
Thanks for hanging out on the Big Breakfast today. I'm Ben.
I'm Milala.
All right, so 50% of people worry that this smells bad.
Uh-oh.
All right, so what do you think this could be, Milala?
Well, whenever I ponder about stinky things, I think socks.
Socks.
Yeah.
Wrong.
What about the feet? Feet. Yeah. Without socks. So nothing on there. Okay. What about
I
your...
mean, it's definitely. I mean, you should worry about it. I mean,
Nothing in the lower extremities of your body. Okay.
No.
Then
no.
what about your hair?
No,
Hey.
no, okay.
Hey, this must be rigged. What about... Oh, I know this one. Your car.
Although, you know what? It's
Come
nice.
on.
It's nice when when your car smells. I just bought a car air freshener.
Yeah.
From a place that I won't mention. A nice
Yeah.
brand that smells nice, smelly things. And they do a car air freshener. And it blows when you put the AC on. It
Yeah.
blows like this nice smell at you.
It's
and you
nice.
Get it, and it's like a nice smell. Yeah.
I don't know. I have to refresh the air freshener every so often because I use like oil.
Oh,
And
you use
I
the
love-
oil one.
I really love like the lemongrass, I guess.
Yeah.
It's super fresh.
That is nice. Actually, when you get in someone's car and it smells nice, I judge people from how nice their car smells.
Okay,
actually.
don't enter my car. It smells like lemongrass, but just for like 5 minutes. No, that doesn't
I'm
smell
not-
bad. It's
not sure
just
it does.
like...
Anyway,
this is embarrassing.
let's not go
Moving
there.
on.
No, the correct answer is house.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I would worry about
50%
that.
of people worry that their house smells bad.
Yeah.
So, how do you keep your... The thing is, you don't really notice your own house smell, right? You know, because you live in it. So you kind of go to your house and you don't really notice the smell because it's your house.
No, I mean,
Do you
maybe
know-
I'm not so wicky about the car, but I'm wicky about the house. Yeah.
Okay, so do you sometimes walk in and maybe you've left some garbage and like, ooh, like do you get
Yeah,
that?
I'm super sensitive to that,
Okay.
which is weird. Like, I should do the same thing about my... Halas, I'm going to do something about my car.
Yeah,
but
please.
With Thank you.
And your socks while you're out.
Yes. But for example, see those things, like, because it also depends on the layout of your house. I live in a flat.
Okay.
So I cannot afford to have any sort of like smelly things
no,
because it
you
would
know-
just expand.
This is my perfect excuse for never cooking anything because it's open plan. So I'm just like, sorry, no can do.
No, seriously. Sometimes you're like, I'm in the mood for fish, but do I want to smell it for the rest of the week? I don't know.
Precisely. All right. So here's the thing that I was only last week years old when I discovered this.
Okay.
Is, when you buy candles.
Yes.
And, they come with that little lid thing.
Yes.
Right? You're supposed to keep the lid on when they're not lit. I just use the lid to put the candle on. So I buy the
Okay.
candle, I take the lid off, and then put the candle on the lid and light it and leave it.
And
That's
you're
it.
just like, whoa,
That's
that
it.
looks so nice. What
But
a practical thing.
If you want to keep, because then I always complain that they don't smell anymore when you light
Yeah,
them.
because the scent.
The lid keeps the smell in the candle.
Oh,
so
see?
when you blow it out, then you need to put the lid back on, and that keeps the smell of the candle in. There you go.
Now you taught me something too today.
Thank you to a very, very friendly Filipino man who explained that to me at the candle shop last week.
See, you learn everything.
There you go.
Something new every day.
You know, this show, it's an education on so many levels.
Wow.
And it also smells good.
Yeah.
All right, BB Rex now.
Baby,
Kid Leroy and Stay. 96.5 Radio Bahrain, 8:39. I'm Ben.
Milala.
And it's time for Mila's Showbiz Central. What is happening in the world today?
That's right. The glitz and glamour. Caesar didn't know that her ankle was broken when she attended the Grammy Awards. Can you believe it?
How do you not know you've broken your ankle? I mean, by saying that, you know, people break toes and stuff and they don't really know. But your ankle, surely you would know.
I mean, she knew she was hurt, but she didn't know how severely. So check it out. She was up for a big award nomination with her collaboration, with Doja Cat for the track Kiss Me More. And she actually won. But everybody saw that when she was walking up on stage, she had a problem. She was on crutches. So she kept updating her fans on the situation, and she ended up saying that she had fallen out of her bed before going to Las Vegas, and she thought she had just sprained it. You know, she thought, I was just sprained it. It wasn't. I was not gonna miss that red carpet. But on Monday, she updated everyone again, and she said, I actually chipped the corner of my ankle bone right off, doing absolutely nothing.
Wow. You know, I think she fell out of bed. I don't know. I just think there's a little bit more to this than meets the eye. But anyway, we won't ask any
I don't
more
know.
questions.
Bets can be surprising. Sometimes
knows?
you hit your toe, and you're like, oh my goodness.
I know.